Uh, Welcome. It's just so terrific to be here and be able to see all of you in person again. I've just really missed the opportunity to meet with clients and prospects before, and it's just thank you for coming. So today I'd like to speak with you about a topic I think about frequently, and that's how does a technology company survive, stay in business for over 40 years as we have, and expect to stay in business for at least another 40 years. Now, of course, people have written books on this topic, but I'd like to share with you my perspective on this topic. At its core, of course, is the question of how do you stay innovative? How do you stay relevant and vital and of value to your clients? So I'm going to focus on three related factors: vision, passion, and focus. So I'm a strong believer of vision-led companies, a vision that everyone internalizes, although they may not actually say it in the exact same way. A vision helps you focus on where you want to go and helps drive directions as to how to get there. So here's an example of a couple of strong visions. The first is McDonald's. Whether you like McDonald's or not, their vision is food, family, fun, in and out in 60 seconds. That's McDonald's. And by focusing on that vision, they've really become an enormous company. A second I especially like is SpaceX. SpaceX wants to put a colony on Mars. And as an example of how that can drive decision making, if you're going to put a colony on Mars, you need to have reusable rockets. So they built the ability to recover booster rockets. Of course, you need a vision that feels genuine and one that can stand the changes of markets, technologies, and as business models evolve. So closely related to vision is passion. The passion to create something, the passion to help somebody, the passion to do something that you feel is of value that you can take pride in. It's passion that drives us to say things such as, we could also, or perhaps, geez, did you ever think of, whatever. So passion works best when it's related to the vision, as it helps us all work together to achieve the future, and that helps us evolve. When people lose passion, companies decay into static business processes. They deteriorate to habit, and habit doesn't navigate change. So how do you create passion in your company? Well, the good news is you don't have to, because passion is just a natural emotion. But of course, you can kill passion. And you often hear people say things like, well, look, that's just not how we do things here. Or, I don't know why people want to change things. I think we're doing perfectly fine the way that we are. Now, Apple is a good example of a company that had a strong vision and great passion, and they did a lot of really special things in their youth. But Apple had a view that they wanted to become a consumer goods company. So they replaced Jobs with Scully, the president of Pepsi-Cola. All the passion was driven out of the company, and Apple was on death's door by the time that Jobs returned. But Jobs reignited the passion, reestablished the vision, and you can see, of course, what happened to Apple after Jobs returned. Another example of a vision and passion-led company is REI. Perhaps some of you know it, some of you don't. REI is a company that's devoted to those who experience the outdoors. It sells camping gear, travel equipment, related clothing, along with services such as outdoor vacations and courses. When you walk into an REI store, there's a sense that they care about me, and that's created great client loyalty. And then there's focus. Yes, it's true, it's hard to accomplish anything without focus, but focus on what? So over time, focus often devolves to focusing on business model and tactics. And while that can improve execution, it can also drive out all the passion and the ability to evolve. So the way to avoid that is to first remember the vision and the importance of passion. The second is to focus attention on activities that support the vision and not just those that support the current business model. And third, I believe, is to continually stress the importance of evolving. Now, Sears and Roebuck is a good example of a company that lost sight of its vision, focused on what its business model had become, and then went out of business. Sears started with a vision of bringing merchandise at affordable prices to farms and villages through a mail order catalog that they first published in 1888. Basically, they made it easy to obtain merchandise wherever you lived. Now, as retail began to flourish in the suburbs, they improved their accessibility by opening a chain of stores in those suburbs. And eventually, those store sales topped the mail order sales. Now, you would think that with that as a background, that when the move to online shopping occurred, that they had a natural advantage to become what Amazon has become. But unlike REI, which we discussed earlier, they had forgotten their vision, they had lost their passion, and today Sears is bankrupt. So the point is that to be successful long-term, you need vision, passion, and focus to work in an integrated fashion. Without vision and passion, it's hard to innovate, and it's impossible to navigate evolving markets. So some years ago, we evolved our vision to be less focused on our products and more focused on our passion. And essentially, our vision is now a definition of our DNA, and that's this: a creative data technology company with a passion for excellence and client success. At our core is the belief that we exist to help our clients with important problems, and that if we are successful at doing so, then there will be opportunities for us as well. We understand that to do that, we need to remain innovative, continuously evolve, and earn the long-term trust of you, our partners. We drive internal debates and decisions by constantly asking ourselves what would be in the best interest of our clients. But even as we evolve, some things do not change, and in particular, our core values stay the same. First, we strive to be a reliable partner. We recognize that in some cases, people have bet their businesses on us, and we need to honor that commitment. Second, we continue to always emphasize the long-term growth, long-term profitability, long-term stability with rock-solid finances. We have never had any investors, we have no debt, and have no plans to change that. And finally, as always, we remain committed to excellence. Excellence in product, excellence in service, excellence in everything that we do. And finally, I'd just like to say thank you. Thank you once again for coming here, and thank you for your business. It's really such a pleasure to see you all again. Thank you.